Mrs. Thatcher, the coal industry represented everything about the old Britain she hated. She saw it as inefficient, loss-making, and dominated by a union, the National Union of Mine Workers, that had the power to bring down governments. Worst of all, its leader, Arthur Scargill, was a Marxist who made no secret of his revolutionary beliefs.
And I hope that people do regard me as a dangerous man in the respect of changing society. I'm certainly a danger and a threat to those who support the capitalist system, and I'm very proud to be a threat to the capitalist system, and I hope by being a threat we're able to bring about a fundamental change in society and create a new order.
Mrs. Thatcher was fortunate in her enemies. If a Tory Prime Minister has got to find an enemy, Arthur Scargill would come straight from central casting.
Do you think you'll like Mrs. Thatcher?
I've never met Mrs. Thatcher. I think it would be a more appropriate question to say, I wonder if Mrs. Thatcher will like me. She couldn't dislike me, could she?
I think she saw Scargill, rightly in my view, as a Marxist thug. She didn't actually say that, but she certainly said he was a Marxist who wanted to impose Marxism on Britain regardless of their will or willingness to have it. Much better suited for the Kremlin.
I want to see a socialist society in Britain. I want to see a new type of system where people own and control the means of production, distribution and exchange. I think that would be beneficial for everyone.
You could sense that a punch-up was on its way more than any other strike I can remember, that this was going to happen, because almost both sides wanted it to happen. I mean, that's what was unusual. Normally, there would be a sort of a dance, a ritual dance beforehand, but it was as if the two partners in the dance had decided they wouldn't bother with the preliminaries, they would actually get to it straight away.